Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you're a fan of reality TV, you've probably heard of Alaskan Bush People, the show that follows the Brown family as they supposedly live off the grid in the wilds of Alaska and later Washington. But today, we're diving into a story that's got fans buzzing. Matt Brown, the eldest son of the Brown family, and the rumors that he's desperate for money. Is it true? What's led to this point? Buckle up, because we're about to unpack the drama, the allegations, and the truth behind Matt's situation. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into reality TV scandals. For those who might not know, Matt Brown is the oldest of the 7 Brown siblings featured on Alaskan Bush People, which premiered on the Discovery Channel back in 2014. The show portrays the Browns as a rugged, self-sufficient family living far from civilization, surviving by hunting, fishing, and building their own shelters. Matt, now in his early 40s, was a fan favorite in the early seasons. Known for his quirky personality, inventive ideas, and big smile, he brought a lot of charm to the show. Whether he was juggling to impress a passerby or coming up with some wild plan to fend off bears, Matt stood out as the adventurous, free-spirited son. But Matt's journey hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. Over the years, he's faced some serious challenges that have shaped his story and led to the rumors we're exploring today. To understand why people are saying Matt's desperate for money, we need to look at his time on the show, his struggles, and what's happened since he left Alaskan Bush People. One of the biggest hurdles in Matt's life has been his battle with addiction. Around 2016, fans started noticing that Matt was acting differently on the show. He seemed withdrawn, and his appearances became less frequent. It later came out that Matt was struggling with alcohol addiction, which he admitted had spiraled out of control while the family spent time in Juneau, Alaska. In a 2016 interview, Matt explained that being in a city environment surrounded by people who drank casually led him to start drinking heavily. This was a big shift from the isolated wilderness life he'd grown up with. Matt entered rehab for the first time in 2016, but his journey to sobriety wasn't straightforward. He went in and out of treatment, and by 2018, he was estranged from his family and no longer appearing on Alaskan Bush People. His absence was noticeable, especially since the show continued to feature the rest of the Brown family, including his parents, Billy and Amy, and his siblings. Fans were left wondering, where was Matt, and why wasn't the family talking about him? Fast forward to April 2021, when Matt dropped a bombshell that rocked the Alaskan Bush People fanbase. In a nearly 10-minute Instagram video, filmed in the dark by a campfire, Matt unleashed a torrent of allegations about his time on the show and his family's treatment of him. He claimed that Alaskan Bush People was all a lie, accusing the producers of exaggerating the family's survivalist lifestyle. According to Matt, the show was based on a book by his late father, Billy Brown, which described the family living by candlelight. But in reality, Matt said, they had modern amenities like a generator, a TV, and even a box of movies. But that wasn't the most shocking part. Matt alleged that the show's producers provided drugs, specifically cocaine, to his parents, who then gave some to him, fueling his addiction. He also claimed that his father, Billy, controlled all the money earned from the show, leaving Matt with nothing. In the video, Matt said, "We made a lot of money off the show, and because my dad controlled everything, all the money went to him. I didn't have any money or anything." He even accused his mother, Amy, of withholding over $300,000 from him, saying that when he asked for just $100 to buy food, she claimed she didn't have it. Matt's words were raw and emotional. He described being cold, hungry, and broke, saying, "I'm cold and I don't have any money and I hardly have anything to eat." He also alleged that his family tried to paint him as unstable to discredit him, and that a production safety worker bullied him and spread lies to further isolate him. These claims painted a picture of a man who felt betrayed by both his family and the show that made them famous. Matt's allegations didn't stop with the producers. He also called out his siblings, saying that one of them told him he didn't deserve his share of the show's earnings because of his past addiction. In a later Instagram video, Matt shared that he'd been trying to negotiate with his family to get paid for his work on Alaskan Bush People, but one sibling's harsh words that he deserved to be cut off deepened the rift. This family feud has been a major factor in Matt's estrangement from the Browns. While the show continued to air, featuring the rest of the family at their North Star Ranch in Washington, Matt was conspicuously absent, even from family photos and promos. The financial disputes are particularly striking when you consider the Brown family's reported wealth. The family's net worth is estimated at $60 million, with Billy Brown alone having a personal net worth of $6 million before his passing in February 2021. Each family member reportedly earned between $40,000 and $60,000 per episode, and Billy was said to rake in $500,000 per season. If these figures are accurate, it's hard to believe that Matt, who appeared in the first 8 seasons, walked away with nothing. His claims of being cut off financially have fueled speculation that he's now struggling to make ends meet. So, why did Matt leave Alaskan Bush People in the first place? The answer is murky, but there are a few key factors. First, his addiction issues made it difficult for him to continue filming. The show didn't follow his rehab storyline, unlike other reality shows that might capitalize on such drama. Instead, Matt was quietly phased out after season 8 in 2018. Some sources, like The Things, suggest he was fired by Discovery, possibly due to his erratic behavior or the family's desire to distance themselves from his struggles. But there's another darker reason that's been floated. In September 2020, 2 women accused Matt of raping them in 2008, allegations that surfaced in an interview. The incidents reportedly happened 2 days apart, with both women claiming Matt was heavily intoxicated. The case was handed to the Los Angeles District Attorney, but no charges were filed. While these allegations didn't lead to legal consequences, they likely contributed to Matt's permanent exit from the show. Discovery and the Brown family have never publicly addressed the accusations, and Matt's siblings have avoided mentioning him in interviews or on social media. So, where is Matt Brown now, and is he really desperate for money? Since leaving Alaskan Bush People, Matt has been living a low-key life in Loomis, Washington, a small town with just 101 residents. He works on a farm to support himself and shares occasional updates on Instagram and YouTube. In these posts, he often talks about his sobriety, which he's maintained since 2019, and shares messages of hope and recovery. In a 2022 video, he celebrated 2 years sober and emphasized the importance of a clean environment, healthy diet, and exercise in staying on track. Matt's lifestyle seems simple, almost monastic. He's described spending Christmas alone, focusing on routine tasks like making his bed and eating simple meals. While he's near his family's North Star Ranch, there's no evidence he's reconciled with them. His siblings and mother don't acknowledge him publicly, and fans have noticed that questions about Matt are often ignored or deleted during their TikTok live streams. This silence suggests the family rift is still deep. As for the desperate for money narrative, it stems largely from Matt's 2021 video, where he described being broke and hungry. Since then, he hasn't made similar claims, and his recent posts show him looking healthy and content, albeit living modestly. He's also hinted at the new projects, like a possible YouTube series, and in May 2024, he was spotted with a mysterious woman, sparking rumors of a new relationship. While Matt isn't rolling in cash like his family reportedly is, he seems to be getting by, focusing on his sobriety and personal growth rather than chasing fame or fortune. Matt's allegations about the show being a lie have also reignited debates about Alaskan Bush People's authenticity. Critics have long questioned the show's premise, pointing out inconsistencies like the family's access to modern technology and their legal troubles in Alaska. In 2014, Billy and his son Joshua were indicted for falsifying residency forms to claim Alaska's permanent fund dividend, resulting in plea deals and community service. Matt wasn't charged as he wasn't living with the family at the time, but the scandal added fuel to claims that the Browns weren't the off-grid survivalists they portrayed. Matt's claim that the show exaggerated their lifestyle aligns with what some fans have suspected for years. The Browns' reported $60 million net worth also raises eyebrows. How do you amass that kind of wealth living off the land? The truth is, Alaskan Bush People is as much a product of reality TV production as it is a glimpse into the Brown family's life. Matt's decision to speak out, even at the cost of his family ties, suggests he's done playing along with the narrative. So there you have it, the full story behind Matt Brown's rumored financial desperation and his rocky journey with Alaskan Bush People. If you enjoyed this, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.